For our presentation, we are working with kiwi oil. Kiwi oil is obtained by a new procedure that leads to a functional product, allowing kiwi to take an innovative shape. Kiwi oil is also made with different native ecotypes from Cusco and contains a high nutritional and functional value that brings numerous health benefits to the user. For example, one of them is that promotes collagen formations, helps to lower cholesterol, maintains bones and teeth, and also help in the formation of red blood cells and hemoglobin. It also has an antioxidant effect, and it's really essential for brain development. It's important to consider that this is a really innovative product that is not only used in culinary effects like recipes or restaurants, it also can be used in dermatological care as a beauty product.
It is very important to know where and how our product is produced. Our product, as we all know, is kiwicha oil, and our company is Cusco Mara. Cusco Mara is located in Cusco, in the main city. The factory is located near the airport, so it's in the very central city of Cusco. And for the raw material, that in our case is kiwicha, there are a lot of cities in Cusco where kiwicha is produced, like Anta, Calca, Paucartambo, among others. And well, Cusco Mara produces its kiwicha in a province named Acomayo. So for the raw material, the place where it's produced is Acomayo, and then to go to the final product that is kiwicha oil, they go to the factory that is located, as I mentioned before, near the airport of Cusco, and that is the whole location that Cusco Mara needs to produce its kiwicha oil.
We're focusing in the kiwicha oil on in its cosmetic use. However, at the moment of exporting the product, we will be talking about it like a food product since its ingredients are 100% natural and doesn't contain additives or chemicals. Taking this into account, what are the standards that are required so our product can access to international market? Internationally speaking, as we learned in class, ISO is an international organization formed in 1947, based on private standardization and on principle of openness, transparency, and consensus. ISO has a number of international standards aimed at the ensuring food safety through the supply chain. ISO 22000 is a certifiable standard that sets out the overall requirements for a food safety management system. It declines the steps an organization must take to demonstrate its ability to control food safety hazards and ensure that food is safe for human consumption. ISO 22000 is one of ISO's best known standards. Now, nationally speaking, if you want to export a food product, the official organization that will regulate the health aspects of the export, in this case, will be DGESA, which is responsible for export sanitary certification for processed food products. The documents issued by DGESA for export are Free Commercialization Certificate, which is an official document that certifies that an industrialized food is sold freely in the country. Then there is Official Export Sanitary Certificate, which is an official document that where it is guaranteed in grading that a certain batch of food to be exported is suitable for human consumption and meets certain sanitary requirements. And finally, sanitary authorization for additives, which won't be required since our product is 100% natural.
And now I'm going to talk about the regulations that the kiwitin grain requires to access international markets. So first, let's remember that the kiwitin grain is a product of the phytosanitary risk category, the CRF3. So For the export, it is mandatory the phytosanitary certificate issued by SENASA, which is the Servicio Nacional de Sanidad Agraria in Peru, which must be processed in the butcher. It is also required the institution that regulates this requirement in the destination country. Also, the Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service, as well as the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA. Also, the institution that regulates this requirement in the country of origin, and the one that I mentioned before, SENASA, the Servicio Nacional de Sanidad Agraria in Peru.
When we export, we must take into account a series of regulations that each country requires in order to avoid um, certain detentions or rejections of our exports. And also, the national authority must be recognized by the country to export it. In the Peruvian case, the sanitary authorities are recognized are DGESA and SENASA. And no, in addition, we need the other requirements that must be met that are compliance with the microbiological control and the contamination control, the maximum residual limits per pesticides, and control of the additives. And we also need the sanitary registration and granted by the DGMIT.